say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to the Chinese American Citizens Alliance Southern California Virtual Congressional Gold Medal presentation, honoring our Southern California Chinese American World War II veterans. My name is Wayne Ng, and I am the president of the Chinese American Citizens Alliance Los Angeles chapter. Founded in 1895, the Chinese American Citizens Alliance, or C.A.C.A, is a national organization with 20 chapters across the country. For more than a century, C.A.C.A has been promoting Chinese American heritage, American citizenship, and civil rights for all people. The Chinese American World War II Veterans Recognition Project was co-founded by C.A.C.A in part to support congressional efforts to award a Congressional Gold Medal collectively to the Chinese American men and women who served in the U.S. military during World War II. The project has raised funds through donations to present bronze replicas of the Congressional Gold Medal to our veterans through a nationwide registration project. The actual gold medal is housed at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. Regional committees have organized local virtual medal presentation ceremonies across the U.S., following the official congressional presentation ceremony which was held in Washington, D.C. in December 2020. The Southern California Committee is honored and proud to host today's Southern California regional presentation. This Congressional Medal recognition has deep personal meaning for me, as my own maternal grandfather, Alan Wong Moy, served in the African, Sicilian, and Italian campaigns. His sense of duty and loyalty to our country is an inspiration to my family, and I wish that he were here today to see and hear this medal presentations. Today, though, we will hear the words of some of our living Chinese American veterans and their families as they receive their medals, individually presented by a distinguished retired military veteran. Hear their words, and you will recognize the pride that they and we all feel. Later, we will also see a roll call saluting those Chinese American veterans registered by the project who are no longer with us today. We are no less honored to recognize their duty and courage during World War II. Ahead of the roll call, we will see an excerpt of video footage from a 2006 Veterans Gathering in Los Angeles, Chinatown. But first, to start off our program today, two Southern California Chinese American congressional members will say a few words. It is my great honor to introduce Judy Chu of the California 27th Congressional District and Ted Lieu of the California 33rd Congressional District. Thank you for joining us today, and please enjoy the program.
I'm Congressman Ted Lieu, representing California's 33rd Congressional District. Today, I'm honored to join you for the Chinese American Citizens Alliance Virtual Congressional Gold Medal Presentation Ceremony for World War II veterans in Southern California. I want to thank C.A.C.A.'s Congressional Gold Medal SoCal Committee for making this virtual ceremony possible. The Chinese American World War II Veterans Congressional Gold Medal Act was signed into law in December 2018. I'm proud to have co-led the introduction of this bipartisan, bicameral legislation with Senators Tammy Duckworth and Mazie Hirono, as well as former Representative Ed Royce and former Senator Thad Cochran, to honor the lives and legacies of our World War II heroes. By proudly serving their country, even in the face of the shameful Chinese Exclusion Act, Chinese American veterans exemplified patriotism and demonstrated a deep commitment to the United States. These brave men and women served in the armed forces in every theater of battle and every branch of service, earning citations for their heroism and honorable service. This bill and today's event is a timely reminder of the many contributions AAPIs in and from Southern California have made to our great nation, including serving in our military. From the Atlantic to the Pacific, Chinese Americans served with courage and distinction during World War II, and it is long past time that we recognize them by awarding them the Congressional Gold Medal. As an Air Force veteran, I am thankful for those who came before me and who answered our nation's call to serve. Our nation has overcome many obstacles throughout our history, and we could not meet these challenges without the valor and sacrifices of patriotic Americans like the Chinese American World War II veterans. Thank you for inviting me to address you all today and for your service to our nation.
Hello, I'm Congressmember Judy Chu, and as chair of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, I'm honored to be part of today's ceremony to recognize the heroic Chinese American men and women from Southern California who are among the over 20,000 Chinese Americans who bravely served in the U.S. Armed Forces during World War II. This recognition is too long in coming, and to those with us today, I share the thanks of a grateful nation. I also know that sadly, many of those we want to honor today are no longer with us, but their legacy is, and it continues to inspire the next generation. That is why I worked with my congressional colleagues to ensure that we honor the courage, patriotism, and sacrifice of our Chinese American World War II veterans and their families. The Congressional Gold Medal is the highest civilian honor that Congress can bestow, and today's ceremony is especially meaningful to me because my father, Judson Chu, was one of those veterans. He served in the Army during World War II as a radio communications sergeant in Okinawa. It was a life-changing experience for him, and he formed incredible bonds with his fellow service members. These were men he would never have known otherwise, but their bonds were strengthened by their shared sense of purpose, that they were serving a cause and a country they believed in. My father passed away in 2015 at the age of 91, and we fulfilled his wishes to be buried in a military cemetery. I can say that up until his very last day, one of the things that he was the proudest of in his life was of his service to his country. What was extraordinary for these 20,000 Chinese American veterans was a choice they made in the face of gross prejudice. Despite facing racial discrimination at home, including the hateful Chinese Exclusion Act that remained in place until 1943, thousands of Chinese Americans like my father signed up to serve in World War II anyway. These men and women were proud to serve our country. They deserve our deepest gratitude, and it is with tremendous pride that we honor our Southern California heroes today. Thank you for your service, patriotism, and example. You've earned this honor, and I join with your families and communities when I say you make us all proud.
Tech Sergeant 5 Roy Chan, on behalf of the U.S. Congress and a grateful nation, it is my honor to present to you your Congressional Gold Medal in recognition for your distinguished and dedicated service while stationed in Japan as a surgical technician with the 187th Paraglider Infantry Regiment, 11th Airborne Division.
Very impressive Very proud.
Yeah, I'm Gary. I'm Roy's, one of Roy's children. And on behalf of his family, we wanted to thank the Chinese American Citizen Alliance, C.A.C.A, for presenting the Congressional Medal. My dad's very proud of serving, and we're very proud of him for the sacrifices he made for World War II.
Ex-Sergeant Albert Chong, on behalf of the Congress of the United States, I am honored to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans in World War II. Thank you for your service in the Asia Pacific Theater, serving with the 802nd Engineering Aviation Battalion.
Feels good. Means a lot. I'm happy to be here.
EFC David Chow, thank you for your service with the 101st Signal Battalion, Asiatic Pacific Theater. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you the Congressional Gold Medal.
Isn't that great, Dad?
Thank you for this medal. It meant a lot to receive it. I'm happy to serve my country.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I am honored to present Army Private First Class Albert Joe Durr with the Congressional Gold Medal presented to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your exceptional service in the Asia Pacific in the 8th Army's 519th Military Police Battalion in Japan.
Gumao Fong, Technical Sergeant 5, U.S. Army. On behalf of the United States Congress, it is my honor to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for serving your country with the 254th Field Artillery Battalion in Europe, stopping the German counterattack in the Battle of the Bulge. Please accept this Congressional Gold Medal from a grateful nation. And thank you for being part of America's greatest generation. Congratulations.
Thank you. I feel very honored. I served in the Second World War over Europe, and I was involved in the Battle of the Bulge when the order was called that you are drafted. So since I feel that I enjoy being American and freedom, so I should be willing to serve. So that's the reason. Frankly, I hope people don't come just for any particular reason to go to war. I hope they will talk it over at the conference table. Yeah. Not just go kill a lot of innocent people get killed.
On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I am honored to present Army Corporal Arnold Lieu with this Congressional Gold Medal presented to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for exceptional service while serving in the Asia Pacific and for your service with the Counterintelligence Corps, 441st Counterintelligence Detachment while operating in Shanghai and Japan.
Well, I think it's very nice. Like I say, we waited a long time. It's been about 2.5 years, I think, when they registered. When they passed that law, so they're gonna gave us a medal. So I'm happy to get it, and I think all those that they're looking forward to getting one. Thank you very much for doing this. I appreciate it very much. I want to thank Congress for this medal, and I've traded all my life.
It's a beautiful medal. Something nice to have. Something you can actually pass on from generation to generation. Something that you treasure.
Second Lieutenant Wellington Wong, on behalf of the Congress of the United States, I am honored to present to you the Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans serving in World War II. Thank you for your service in the Asia Pacific Theater, serving with the 65th Engineer Combat Battalion. Essay on.
I thank the United States government, Congress of the United States for recognizing the service of the Chinese American who served in the World War II. I am grateful to serve my country. On behalf of all the Chinese American, I thank the United States government and the Congress of the United States for recognition of our service to our country. I look forward to continue to help the United States in any way I can as a voter and citizen on behalf of the Chinese American.
On behalf of the Congress of the United States, this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II is presented to Private First Class Kenneth Law. Thank you for your service in the European theater with the 410th Infantry Regiment.
Sergeant Dawes Du Lee, on behalf of the Congress of the United States, I am honored to present you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service with the 12th Cavalry Regiment, 1st Cavalry Division for liberating the Philippines and post-war duty in occupied Japan.
I'd like to thank all the people that's proposed in making this medal possible for us Chinese World War II veterans. Thank you.
Corporal Jimmy Lee, on behalf of the Congress of the United States, I am honored to present you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service as part of the 465th Field Artillery Battalion, 37th Infantry Division for liberating the Philippines. Tech Sergeant 5, Franklin Lowe. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I am honored to present you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service as part of the Anti-Tank Company, 32nd Infantry Division for liberating the Philippines.
First of all, I want to thank you for recognizing the Chinese American serving in the U.S. military.
What did you do after the military?
Well, I got my degree in pharmacy. I served, let's see, must have been pre-pharmacy must have been 3 years and pharmacy about 4 years. So it's given me about 7 years. That's about right.
7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anything else you want to say about this award?
Well, I thank you for this beautiful award.
Thank you for your service, Franklin.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
On behalf of the Congress of the United States, this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II is presented to Private First Class Alan David Quinn. Thank you for your service in the United States and the Asia Pacific Theater with the 27th Infantry Division, the 105th Infantry Regiment, 77th Infantry Division, and the 1st Cavalry Division.
Grandfather is a proud Chinese American citizen at 96 years old. During World War II, he served in the 27th Infantry Division, was transferred to the 77th Infantry Division, and ended his service in the 1st Cavalry Division. Today, he is accepting this award for Chinese American veterans and feels very fortunate not only to return home safely, but to receive this award today.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Congress of the United States, this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II is presented to Corporal Willie Su. Thank you for your service in the European theater with the 84th Infantry Division.
Thank you so very much for offering me this medal, which I will serve in the U.S. Army. Thank you. From 1941 to 1945.
What does it mean to you to get this award?
Oh, I'm very glad to get this award because I was serving in the U.S. Army, where he took care of a lot of patients that got hurt. So thank goodness that I'm home.
Staff Sergeant Bing Fang Wong, thank you for your service. Congratulations on your award of the Congressional Gold Medal for your assignment with the 92nd 06 Transportation Service Unit, American Theater. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you the Congressional Gold Medal.
Thank you for the medal.
Private First Class Wayne Wong, it is my distinct honor to recognize you for your service and sacrifices while serving with the 467th Signal Corps Heavy Construction Battalion. In gratitude for your distinguished actions in Japan, I present to you your Congressional Gold Medal.
It's a special honor to receive this medal.
Staff Sergeant William Wong, thank you for your loyalty and selfless service while serving in the Philippines as an intelligence NCO with the 341st Infantry Regiment, 8th Army. On behalf of the U.S. Congress and your fellow Americans, I present to you your Congressional Gold Medal.
Gee, Val, thank you very much. Sure pretty.
It's pretty, huh?
Yeah.
So where did you serve, Dad? You were in the U.S. Army?
Yeah, I was in the U.S. Army, yeah.
And what was your position?
I was a staff sergeant.
Staff sergeant.
With Douglas MacArthur.
Oh, Douglas MacArthur.
He's area in command. Yeah.
And you were stationed in the
Philippines, one island.
On behalf of the Congress of the United States, this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II is presented to Staff Sergeant Grant Singh Yi. Thank you for your service in the Asia Pacific Theater with Headquarters Company, 1st Battalion, 21st Infantry Regiment.
Thank you very much, Mr. General, and thanks for this medal. It's very nice of you to present this, but I enjoyed my stay in the service. It was good. I didn't mind it, and it was good for the country, and I was just hoping to help end the war, and it did. And so thank you again, though, for this presentation. I don't think I'm that deserving of it, but thank you.
Corporal Robert Lieu. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I am honored to present you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service as part of the 276th Infantry Regiment, 70th Infantry Division, fighting in Central Europe and Rhineland campaigns.
It was something that I had to do. It was, I wanted to do something just like all the rest of the troops that were in World War II. Oh my goodness, how nice. I almost dropped it. Boy, they really made something out of this.
Corporal William D. Chan, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you the Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service in the Pacific Theater as part of the 1391st Military Police Company.
Thank you for the Congressional Gold Medal. I feel truly honored. Thank you.
Private First Class Chu Chong-ching, Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service in the Pacific Theater as part of the 4th Airdrome Squadron. Second Lieutenant Eddie Fun Choi, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you the Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service as part of the 3705th Army Air Force Base Unit.
I'm very proud to receive this medal from the United States of America. Thank you very much. It took a lot of perseverance on your group's part to persuade the government to finally recognize the effort put out by the American Chinese for our country. And we are eternally grateful for your help in getting this medal for us. So thank you again. I love it. I wish I could hang it around my neck.
First Lieutenant Hiram Y. Kwan, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to the Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service in the Pacific Theater as a navigator in the 321st Bombardment Squadron, 90th Bombardment Group.
All of this means a lot to my parents, and that I would make a strong response to the evil forces of Germany, Japan, and Italy, and I wanted to be involved and eliminate that force, and I worked very, very hard.
Flight Officer Calvin D. Lee, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to the Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service in the 41st 96th Army Air Forces Air Technical Service Squadron.
I think that it's very thoughtful of the people who dream of this idea of the Congressional Medal. There's a lot of work, a lot of thought, a lot of generosity to generate this beautiful Congressional Medal. The Chinese community have a lot of pride in something like this, and we thank you for helping us out.
Tech Sergeant Tommy Hing Lee, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service in the Pacific Theater as part of the 14th Air Services Group.
On behalf of our parents, Winifred Hing Lee and Thomas Hing Lee, we are gratified that they are recipients of the Congressional Gold Medal in recognition of Chinese Americans who served their country during World War II.
Colonel Paul J. Lim, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you the Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American World War II veterans. Thank you for your service in both the European theater with 35 missions and the Pacific Theater as navigator in the 91st Heavy Bombardment Squadron.
I would like to thank the Chinese American Citizens Alliance for organizing this effort to honor and recognize the Chinese American veterans of World War II. Other minority organizations have been honored before, such organizations as the Tuskegee Airmen and the Japanese American 442nd Regiment. But the Chinese Americans were not organized as units, so we suffered as individuals in any kind of recognition. In my own case, I joined the Air Force in 1942, and in the year and a half as a cadet, I never encountered a Chinese American or Asian American for that matter. And after commissioned, I went to England to join the 8th Air Force, and I flew 35 missions with the 91st Bomb Group, and in that year, I never met a Chinese American. And even transferring to the Pacific, I never met a Chinese American. As an individual, I felt that somehow we were not really recognized as veterans. I thank the Chinese American Citizens Alliance for correcting this injustice, and I thank them for the medal that they have sent to each one of us.
Corporal Sing Lai Lieu, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to the Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service in the Pacific Theater as part of the 315th Bombardment Wing.
Well,
appreciated the United States, all the people was taking this recognition to make this possible. I would appreciate and everyone in the United States. I'm proud United States to become the honor to serve the United States Army. Thank you. It was an honor and privilege to serve the United States during World War II. It was one of my proudest moments to protect and defend our great country. I wish to thank you, the member of Congress and the Chinese American Citizen Alliance and the many others who make this recognition possible for the 20,000 Chinese American veterans who served during World War II. It is so important to remember today more than ever the contribution made by many people from all different backgrounds who have made this United States the greatest country in the world. Thank you to make my family, and I will cherish this great honor.
Oh, I'm so proud of Dad. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's been a long time coming. We so do appreciate the members of the Congress and the Citizen Alliance to make this possible for him and to recognize all 20,000 Chinese American veterans that served during World War II. So we are very, very appreciative. We're so proud of him, but you know what? We've always been proud of him. He didn't need a medal for us to be proud of him.
The same. I was like, wow, Congressional Medal, what a honor. Terrific.
Ex-Sergeant Minghua A. Kwan, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service in the European theater as part of the 546th Heavy Bombardment Squadron.
On behalf of our father, Minghua Kwan, and the entire Kwan family, we would like to thank the Chinese American Citizens Alliance Congressional Gold Medal Committee, Congress, and the U.S. military for this great honor that's been bestowed on our father, commemorating his military service in the U.S. military. He's very proud of what he's done for his country, and he's very grateful for all his opportunities he's received here, and we couldn't be more proud of him.
Sergeant Leighton Yee, U.S. Army Air Forces. On behalf of the Congress of the United States, I'm honored to present to you this Congressional Gold Medal awarded to the Chinese American veterans of World War II. Thank you for your service in the European theater as part of the 306th Bomber Group and 14th Air Service Group.
On behalf of Speaker of the House, Madam Pelosi, I, Jonathan Ewan, Rear Admiral, United States Navy retired, am honored to present Corporal Bill Zhang with this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. We recognize your deep devotion to duty, to our country and naval service in the United States Marine Corps with the 22nd Marine Regiment. We recognize the battles on the Marshall Islands, Okinawa, and Guam, as well as the 6th Marine Division's role in China. Wishing you and the entire Zhang family continued fair winds and following seas.
Thank you for all the other people that didn't make it. I'm very glad to receive this, and thank everybody for helping. Thank you.
I'm honored to present able-bodied seaman Murray Kent Lee with this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. Merchant mariners during this war suffered the greatest number of casualties of any of the services. We recognize your incredible devotion to duty to our country and the naval service on board the attack transport ship USS Sumter, APA 52, and the cargo ship SS Marshall Victory in the Atlantic Theater. Wishing you and the entire Lee family continued fair winds and following seas. Congratulations.
I'm very pleased to receive this Congressional Medal of Honor for my service in the U.S. Merchant Marine during World War II as an able-bodied seaman on ships in the Atlantic war zone. This is a photo of me as a trainee in Sheepshead Bay, New York.
I'm honored to present Gunner's Mate 3rd Class William Chan with this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. We recognize your incredible devotion to duty to our country and the naval service on board the battleship USS Mississippi, BB-41 in the Asia-Pacific Theater. Wishing you and the entire Chan family continued fair winds and following seas. Congratulations.
It's my distinction pleasure to receive this honor. At my age, I don't know how much longer I have to look forward to this, but this is my lifetime honor.
I, Alma Lau Graki, Rear Admiral, United States Navy, retired, am honored to present Seaman First Class Hubert Hua Chin with this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. We recognize your incredible devotion to duty to our country and the naval service on board the USS Landing Ship Medium 120 and the tank landing ship USS Poseidon, ARL-12 in the Asia-Pacific Theater. Wishing you and the entire Chin family continued fair winds and following seas. Congratulations.
On behalf of Hubert Hua Chin, his sister Florence, my mother, me, Dennis Chu, his nephew, and Sharon, his niece, we thank the C.A.C.A. Congressional Gold Medal Committee for creating this recognition for his time and service in World War II. Uncle Hubert continued his dedication to the Navy Reserve until 1987, when he retired. We thank you. Nice.
This Congressional Medal came in for you, and it's to honor you. Take a look.
Okay.
Isn't that nice?
No.
Let's turn it around and show the camera, okay? Turn it around and hold it and show the camera. On behalf of Hubert and his family in Portland, we want to thank C.A.C.A. for the recognition for his time and service in the Navy during World War II. Thank you.
On behalf of Speaker of the House, Madam Pelosi, I, Jonathan Ewan, Rear Admiral, United States Navy, retired, am honored to present Seaman First Class John Hom with this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. We recognize your deep devotion to duty to our country and naval service on board LST-916, a tank landing ship commissioned in 1944, and 2 minesweepers, the USS Goldfinch and the USS Greylag in the Philippine Sea. Wishing you and the entire Hom family continued fair winds and following seas.
Thank you on behalf of my father, our father, John Hom, for presenting this Congressional Gold Medal in honor, respect, and recognition of his service in the U.S. Navy as Seaman First Class in the Asiatic Pacific Theater in the USS YMS 364 Minesweeper, removal of explosives. He remembers the loud explosions, munitions, and ordinances, and other environmental factors. He is so proud and honored and patriotic of his Navy service to protect our freedom and the freedom of many generations, like his father who served in World War I and his family who served and participated in the World War II efforts. Thus, our family legacy of our proud service. Our father cherishes this recognition and place in history. He thanks Congress, the Chinese American Alliance Committee, and all the committees and everyone who made this possible. He told this to me, and he was so happy you came.
I, Elma Lau Grocki, Rear Admiral, United States Navy, retired, am honored to present Aviation Second Class Parachute Rigger James A. Lieu with this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. We recognize your incredible devotion to duty to our country and the naval service at Henderson Military Airfield in the Solomon Islands and at the Battle of Guadalcanal in the Asia-Pacific Theater. Wishing you and the entire Lieu family continued fair winds and following seas. Congratulations.
My name is Jonathan Tom. I'm James A. Lieu's nephew. I'm here in San Francisco in front of his apartment building. And I just wanted to thank the committee for pushing to get the recognition for the Chinese Americans that served in World War II. I presented him with the medal. I've submitted the photos of him holding the medal and his photo from when he was in the Navy. Served in the Navy as a E5 parachute rigger. I think it's a petty officer second class. And he was stationed on Henderson Airfield rigging parachutes during the war. He was really touched by the medal and really just appreciated it and was really misty-eyed thinking about his time in the service. So thank you again.
On behalf of Speaker of the House, Madam Pelosi, I, Jonathan Ewan, Rear Admiral, United States Navy, retired, am honored to present Fireman First Class Stanton Mu with this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. We recognize your deep devotion to duty to our country and naval service on board LST 680 and the battleship USS Maryland, also known as Fighting Mary, returning to service after being damaged on 7 December 1942 to patrol the Asian Pacific Ocean. Wishing you and the entire Mu family continued fair winds and following seas.
When I was in high school, I volunteered into the Navy and was very happy to do so. And now I'm very honored to receive this medal. Thank you.
On behalf of Speaker of the House, Madam Pelosi, I, Jonathan Ewan, Rear Admiral, United States Navy, retired, am honored to present Ship's Cook Second Class Willie Pong with this Congressional Gold Medal for Chinese American veterans of World War II. We recognize your deep devotion to duty to our country and naval service on Pearl Harbor. We may have shared similar Navy experiences in supply and food service. I stand on the shoulders of your experiences in service. Wishing you and the entire Pong family continued fair winds and following seas.
My name is Willie Pong, and I want to thank for this gold medal. This is the highlight of my life. I wish my wife be here.
That's okay, man. It's all right. We're here.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's good.
I want to thank everybody for this. I thank you.
Yeah, and I'm his eldest son, Russ Pong. And on behalf of our entire family, eternal gratitude to Dad. Otherwise, many of us here across America would not be standing here today. So my hat is off to all the freedom fighters in World War II. Thank you.
Thank you again for doing all the work for us to get this medal to my family. My name is Chuck Ng, and accepting this on behalf of my father, who is Wing Poi Ng. And I personally, again, I feel very honored accepting this for him. I just wish he was here. He just passed in last February to get it himself. But I just know if he was here today, he would be very happy and honored, I would think. But the words that would come out of his mouth to you would be, why am I getting this? He feels like he did what he was supposed to do and what he was told to do. But didn't realize what kind of war it was at the time. But I think he really realizes now how important it was for this country, our country, and the world. So thank you again on behalf of my father. Again, I feel very honored accepting this too. Thank you.
Wing was an amazing man and soldier, and he served this country loyally from the time he was very young. And we are very honored to accept this on his behalf. He would have been very humbled and even shy, I would say, that he probably wouldn't have known what to say had this been given to him when he was alive. But it's a great honor, and we're very appreciative.
Hi, my name is Ken Ong. It's an honor to receive this Congressional Medal for World War II military service on behalf of my father, Philip Ong, who unfortunately just passed away. He would have been thrilled to see this. I know he would have loved it. Our family is grateful to the Southern California C.A.C.A. CGM committee for delivering this medal and giving this tribute to him. Thank you so much for honoring him this way. He really, really would have appreciated it. Thank you again.
My name is Patty Chan. And I'm Melissa, the granddaughter. And we're accepting this medal on behalf of Albert Fong Chan, who served during World War II in an Army Air Force or Army Air Corps. We're quite honored to accept it because he was very proud to serve his country. He was proud to serve his country all the way through his civilian career. And he's very shy. He probably would be too shy to accept it. So I'm very happy to accept it for him and to have his granddaughter here to accept it.
Yes. He would have been very internally proud, but too bashful to say anything.
Beautiful. You know, it's really interesting. At first, I wasn't sure about why we would get something like this because so many people served in the war. But then when he started telling me his story and the friends of his who weren't even U.S. citizens but joined the military too, and the uniqueness of their experiences, I realized they really had to fight to show their dedication to the U.S.
Thank you very much on behalf of my father, who recently passed away, for this honor of the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It is unusual for both husband and wife to have served, let alone two Chinese Americans. Our mom, Winnie, was one of the first Chinese American women to enlist in the United States Navy during World War II. We are proud.
rise in a moment of silent memory for our departed brother and sister and comrade. detail